a beginner session for Ashtanga Vinyasa with guidance on the main foundations of this magical practice. For the ones that I haven't met yet, my name is Francisca Schouten. I'm a Dutch yoga teacher from the Netherlands, practicing for about 16 years with devotion and choosing the path to deepen on the practice of Ashtanga and later on Yin Yoga, balancing Yin and Yang in my life and sharing this practice with you. Now, most of my teachers have been as close to the origin of the practices I can reach. Manju Pattabhi Jois, Sharat, Laruga, Danny Sa came once to Lisbon as well. I joined her for a workshop. And even though you practice with Eddie, with teachers from deep experience, there will always be some subtle differences. But one of the most profound things about Ashtanga is that Ashtanga practice is always the same sequence of postures, which allows us to dive deeper in the meditative state of the practice. Ashtanga means 8 limbs related to the, you can read about this in Yoga Sutras if you want to read more about this, about the 8 branches of yoga. So the ethical values, the choices we make in life, the yamas, the niyamas, the withdrawing of our senses, pratyahara, pranayama, the breath, asana, of course, posture, dhyana, a meditative state, meditation, dharana is also a state of concentration, and ultimately samadhi, a state of bliss. So there is a rich knowledge and a rich practice, which is more than the standard series. I'm guiding practices based on the primary series of Ashtanga, which always starts with the sun salutations, Surya Namaskara, A and B, which is a warming practice. Let me quick guide you through some foundations. If you ever go to an Ashtanga class, maybe with me in Dr. Bernard, when we can go back to Costa Caparica, or on Buddha Dharma studio in Saldana, you will notice that there's a sound to the breath. People breathe with sound. Pranayama, the Ujjayi breath, is a very rolling breath, comes in through the nose, rolls along the clavicle, really rolls into the front, you feel it in the front of the throat, and rolls out the same way. Sounds a bit like this. Inhaling, inspirando pela nariz, through the nose. Exhaling, inspirando pela nariz, through the nose. And again. Practice with me, and again. Now, this is a form of internal alignment, one of the foundations. Even if the practice is not what you would want it to be, there's a good practice when we breathe properly. Okay, that's yoga. Then we have a special focus on bandhas, mula bandha, the root pelvic floor muscles. A set of muscles being trained by women for pregnancy to withdraw from the pelvic floor. And subtle, around 20% of contraction between the genitals and the anus lies, about that more towards the anus lies the muscle it's like holding up your toilet visit. Yeah. Mula Bandha gives back your energy, roots Bandha. It helps to stabilize the hips. Uddiyana Bandha, the navel, is when somebody says contraindo o umbigo in Portugal, or in English, draw your navel in or withdrawing the organs you hear, is transversus abdominis, a lower abdominal layer, just a few fingers below the navel, withdraw the like a small cord on the navel, pulling to the spine. This gives like airbag effect, protecting the back, stabilizing as well. And it's up flying. So if we jump or want to feel the lightness, Uddiyana Bandha helps. And finally, and usually naturally, we have Jalandhara Bandha, chin to the chest. Also, just like 20% is enough. Everything is subtle here and requires years of practice. So Ashtanga is not something you just train in a week and there you go, mastering all the asanas. It takes a lifetime. It's a practice done with patience, consistency, and curiosity, as in the sutras is a chapter where we can read about it, which will lead naturally to an unfolding practice in Ashtanga. So when we see the asanas, it can be very demanding. It's a quick flow of breath and posture. Okay, so we align the breath with the posture. We start an inhalation, enter an asana, and exhale here in the asana to deepen, usually about 5 breaths in a posture, where we can withdraw our eyes, our senses on a still point, drishti. So drishti is gazing points. Instead of looking all over, being distracted from what is here, we can gaze our eyes, for example, along the nose. Taking the breath. So let's put this into practice and then we'll move on to a short sequence today. What you need for this is basically a mat or something similar. And maybe some clothes that offer some space of movement. Some layers for after to keep you warm. And during the practice to take off. It's the heat that makes the practice useful and safe. The heat that warms the synovia, the liquids in between the bone, the cartilage layer, the protective layer. There's this liquid like honey, and it gets more fluid with heat. And therefore, our range of motion is also more fluid. So we're going to create some heat in the practice. Let's start with gazing along the nose. Taking a few conscious breaths here. Let's go for 5 breaths. Just try. It's like breathing with your mouth open, making a little cloud on the window, but then with your mouth closed. Try that on your exhalation, Ujjayi breath. Yeah, and continue. Withdrawing Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Contraindo o umbigo, navel in. And slightly chin to the chest, Kaijunu Paita. Jalandhara Bandha. Two more breaths here. All right, let's relax the glutes down. Find yourself seated. Lengthen the back. Relax the tongue on the bottom of the mouth. And to open a slight practice of chanting, we would chant one Om together. Place the hands in front of the heart, inhaling through the nose, exhaling Om. Ready? Inhale. Noticing how it feels. If you missed the chance, try again for yourself. On a full exhalation. Traditionally, we start the practice with the full opening chants. I would like to invite you to explore that in one of our classes. For now, it's a very subtle beginner's practice. Let's start standing. Okay, we're gonna place the feet, the big toes together on the front of your mat, if you have a mat. All right. Undo the socks so you could feel more grip on the floor, or even, if possible, grab your toes in certain postures. I'll go with you through a basic sequence of Surya Namaskara, where we will go and practice all the foundational postures. Let's go through this really slowly. Start first breathing with sound while raising the arms up. So inhale here. And then arms low again. Exhale. So go ahead. If it doesn't work with the breath, don't worry. At least breathe fully through the nose, if there's space through the nose. And exhale here. Cleaning the nose before the practice can help. Exhale here. Okay, now we will fold forward on an exhalation. Inhale, rise up. Soft the hands together. Exhale, look along the nose while you fold forward. Bend the knees for the first time and relax the head. Okay. Inhale, stretch your back, push a little bit the fingertips into the floor, or even connect with the legs as long as they connect. And then exhale, bend your knees to step out the right foot and the left foot into plank. Take another breath, inhale. Put the knees in the floor for the first time. And exhale, land like an airplane, lifting the chin. Looking along the nose. Flatten the feet, strengthen the legs. Inhale, lift. The chest, broaden the chest, shoulders down. Come back on your knees. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look navel. 5 breaths here. Now the first time I'm bending my knees and give importance to lengthen the spine. Looking inside the navel. Drishti umbigo. Keep on breathing. And if it gets really heavy, when you're in an Ashtanga class for the first time, put the knees into the floor and keep the quality of the breath only. And you're practicing yoga. Right. On your inhalation, walk back. Lengthen the back again. Relax the neck. Exhale, fold. Then bend the knees for it. Okay. Okay. Inhale, roll body up. Face the palm. Exhale here. Namasté. Let's bring some warmth into the practice. Ekam, inhale. A little bit more advanced. Dwe, exhale. So notice the difference. Trini, inhale. Press if you want the fingertips in the floor. Jatwari, exhale. To plank. Different level, huh? Pancha, inhale. Broaden chest, legs are strong. Sat, exhale. 1. Draw the navel in, breathing with sound. 2. Breathing with sound. 3. Now the breath is your music. Sapta, inhale, jump or step back, like this. Ashta, exhale. Look now. Nava, inhale. Face the hands. Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale. Mula Bandha. Dwe, exhale, fold. Kontra Innumbigu, draw the navel in. Trini, inhale, head up, broaden chest. Jatwari, exhale, step out for your plank, choose. Elbows small. Pancha, inhale. Legs strong or keep it lower. Sat, exhale. 1. 2, feet are in line with the hips. I'm already on an advanced level, drawing the heels down. Remember, you can keep bending, huh? 4, bending the knees and lengthen the back. Hips are up, 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 up to the ceiling. And 5, step or jump. So look towards the hands. Tata. It's a way of counting. Ashta. 8. Nava. 9. Samastitihi. Let's take the second one. Bend the knees. Beginner's version first. Ekam, inhale. Face the hands. Dwe, exhale. Fold forward. Bend the knees. Trini, inhale. Lengthen the back. Or here. Yeah. Yatvari. Chatvari is a chaturanga. Beginner level, knees into the floor. Draw your navel in and land. Pancha, feet flat. Arms small. Look up along the nose. Sat. Exhale. Take a big step with your right foot and plant the left foot into the floor. Take another breath to rise up. Bring strength to both legs. Face the hands, like here. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, coming up. Look up. Oops, beginner level, arms small along your body. Exhale. Oh, left foot into the floor. Yeah. Rise the arms overhead. And exhale, come slowly down. Pick it up from here. Okay. Slowly halfway up. And back down. Now, beginner level, where we will bend the knees and breathe 5 times. Into alignment you'll find by looking in the navel, withdrawing the bandhas gently, being with the breath, pressing our external alignment by pressing the base of the thumb and the index in the floor. Stretch your arms and roll your shoulders away. Yeah? All right. Come back. Hanchadasha. Good. Exhale. Right. Saptadasha. Bend the knees. Follow up. Look hands. And the knees are together. The thighs as well. Exhale. Good. Okay, so we're going to a little bit more advanced. Okay, go on your own. The key is, if you start this practice now, by chance, you just bend your knees in most of the postures. Okay, so by bending the knees, you will not have an overpull on your back muscles. But if there's already flexibility and strength, you just pick it up with strength. So you contract the upper legs a little bit more, work with towards the bandhas, yeah, and breathe. So just feel where body goes today. Its form and shape will be different here. Ready? Exhale here. Good. Ekam, inhale. Dway, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, lengthen your back. Draw the organs in. Chatwari, chaturanga. Chin lift. Pancha, inhale. Sat, exhale. Sapta, inhale, right foot. Ashta, exhale, look nose. Lift chin, elbows, smile. Good. Nava, inhale, look up. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, left foot, right foot in the floor. Dwadasha, exhale, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Trayodasha, broaden the chest. Chaturdasha. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha. Jump or step back. Shodasha. Fold. Bend the knees. Saptadasha. Look up. Samastitihi. Okay, good. So these are the demonstrations. Let's place the feet, jump the feet, hip wide, hands onto the waist. Okay, so from here, Padangustasana. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Grab big toes. It's easier without socks, huh? So if you grab the big toes, you can kind of pull the chest a little bit more down. In the beginning, you bend your knees for it, and it's already something to grab your toes, you know. Later on, you might find it more spacious here. And we keep lifting the sitting bones, drawing the chest towards the thighs. Relax your neck. Padangustasana. Good. Okay, so when we inhale, rise halfway up, look to the nose. Exhale, hands into the waist. Inhale, roll the body up. Exhale, mountain pose, Samastitihi. Good. We step out the right foot for Trikonasana. We just do some basic postures, key poses today, okay? Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Beginner, exhale, bend your knee and grab your big toe. Or, impossible, grab your ankle. You don't need much more here. Okay. If you can, grab the big toe. And you can start lengthening the legs. We press the back foot into the floor. Okay. We press strength into the upper legs and lengthen the spine. If you have a neck issue, keep looking forward, keep the neck always in line. Or reach up to the stars. Let's take it to the other side. Inspirando, inhale, toes to the front. Inspirando, it's always with breath. Exhale, exhale, exhale. First time, bend your knees. All of you at the same time. And if you decide to practice with me now, enjoy the movement of the breath, the Ujjayi breath. It's like ocean waves. That's why it's called ocean breath. It might look like this, your practice, or like this. And that's okay. Just feel where is space today to breathe into. Inhale, come up. And then we exhale, we make a torso. So I'm bringing my right hand onto my right hip. And usually on the full out breath, we move to the front and then we make a lateral stretch. So we make a torso. Okay. So I pull slightly my right hip back. And if body allows, I will place my left hand next to my right foot, facing the front or ending posture. Breathe. Good? Okay. Slowly come down and up. Inhale. Change. Yeah. Exhale. A little bit small step. Yeah. Parivrita Trikonasana is twisted triangle posture. Now, maybe in the beginning, stay a bit more up. Just to be able to feel the breath. Length of spine. Maybe even touching a little up to the stars. Or maybe from both connections, hands floor. Broaden the chest, open. Press the big toe in the floor, come up. Exhale. Namasté. Right? Good. Some basic postures. One, I would step out to the other side. It's a very fluid practice. Teacher walks around in the room, adjusts, hands-on adjustments. If you allow, if you feel comfortable with that. Trikonasana, very classical posture, very known. Now here, the most important thing is again to ground first. So we always breathe in the middle. So breathing in between grounding the feet and lengthening the spine. Usually there's not a lot of talking. There's breathing, sensing the internal alignment and then moving into external alignment, which means grounding in the floor and extending. All on breath. Inhale, come up, turn the feet to the front. Expirando, exhale. Hart van Trikonasana is. Draw the navel in, we draw the organs, press the right foot in the floor, left foot in the floor, and maybe extend. Feeling the opposites here. I'm pressing my left knee into the armpit. Yeah? So we feel very connected. Breathing in the middle, noisy, yeah? It gives a very nice concentration. Pratyahara, we withdraw the senses. Let's go from here, Namasté. Okay, let's do one Prasarita Padottanasana, where we will place the feet out. Okay, and the toes a little bit in. So the feet are parallel to the outside edges of my mat. Now, we're just going to gently On an exhalation, fold forward first. Touching the floor wherever you can. Beginners always bend their knees, remember? And if it feels more comfortable, we can start leaning forward with a straight spine. Relax your neck. And maybe later bring the hands in line with the feet. And on an exhalation, draw the navel in, lift the hips. And bring the head towards the floor. The arms are like a table. Like a 90-degree angle, which allows support and broadening of chest again. You'll feel the inside of the legs strengthening the ankles as well. Looking nose. Inhale halfway up. Exhale here. Look nose. Inhale hands into the waves. Up. Exhale. Samasthiti, mountain pose. Feel. A few standing postures. Okay. One balance. Of course. So, okay, let's just start. We bring the right hand on the inside of the leg. So later arm we can open to the outside. Beginner level. Draw. Yeah. Draw your left shoulder a little bit back. Left hand into the waist. Now when it starts feeling comfortable, and stretch your leg. Have the foot firm into the floor. Maybe even grab your big toe and extend. Okay, breathe. You can stay up or fold forward. Rest. Okay. Now you can keep bended or extended. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Focus on the still point. Breathe. Come back and hold up. 1. Both the hands in the waist. 2. 3. Point the toes as high as you can. 5. Exhale. Good. Okay, other side. And maybe keep it here all the time, huh? Hands supported, or grab the big toe and exhale. Depending on your need. Withdraw the bandha and breathe. Whatever you do, just breathe. You can even smile, which rolls the breath through the throat. Okay, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look right. We're grabbing the toe, yes? So it gives energy, points, connection. And a sense of control. Of support. Okay? Now, slowly come back. Still here. Okay, let's keep it simple. As Manju said, yoga is simple. Everything else is complicated. So don't make it complicated, keep it simple. It's what you make of it. Don't compare. Just enjoy. You know, curiosity is the key here. The third option of how we hold on. Mountain pose for here. Breathe. Feel how the breath, the aliveness is present in the body. Okay, we will go one more time to a vinyasa, to Utkatasana. Last standing posture for here. So we'll bend the knees. Rise the arms overhead wherever they go. Try to extend and roll a little bit your elbow in, so you can feel that soft connection. Okay, exhale, bend to vinyasa. Vinyasa is a breath synchronized movement. Exhale, stretch your legs, open chest, punch on inhale, look up, dot exhale, breath synchronized. Now walk back or jump, just do it gentle, to Dandasana, seated. Good time, yeah. Or we postures to seated. And Dandasana prepares us to all the seated postures. So all the bandhas we try to activate once again, and we will press the arms to the floor, roll the shoulders back. One more breath here. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, Paschimottanasana. How I know on the first practice you might want to bend your knees. Yeah, like this. And stay right here. Breathing. And slowly we can start stretching the legs, which is ultimately the practice. And you can start feeling more comfortable on lengthening the spine. So here we will look over the toes. If you can't reach the toes yet, don't worry. We'll just grab around the ankles and pull from here, or even use a strap or belt, a scarf. Yeah, so there's 3 variants on this, Paschimottanasana A, B, C. So now, maybe take a few more breaths to see how far we can take it. And maybe even bringing with relaxed shoulders, the head down. Keep drishti on the toes, focusing the eyes on a still point. Good. Okay. Inhale, lengthen, look toes, exhale. Here, draw the navel in. Inhale, roll the body up, bending the knees, keep them high in your chest, so we can bring the hands into the floor towards vinyasa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pancha, inhale, dot, exhale. So the breath synchronized movement is gonna stay all the time in our practice. Janus Asana, one of the classics. Or you can, well, Janus Asana, we really go open wide. Let's just stay with this. Place the foot as high as you can and just stay here. Or deepen. Inhale, make the torso. Exhale here. You see, if I would sit neutral, I would face another point in the middle. So I use the breath and the bandhas to fold forward in a slight lateral movement. Relax the neck, make it look relaxed. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay. Let's inhale, lengthen the back again. Exhale here. Slowly rise up. Inhaling, crossing the legs, maybe now the other side. Roll over for vinyasas. Pancha, inhale, lengthen up. It's a back bend. Oh, exhale over and over again. Exhale here. Relax the neck. Okay, come back. Any way it's possible. And come into Janus Asana if you get the left side. The heel really close to the pubic bone. Press the inside of the leg, 90 degrees. And then on an exhalation, we'll fold over the right leg. Okay. And from here, we'll stay 5 breaths. This is an average. This can differ depending also if you're doing a guided class, a led class. or if you are practicing on your own. Okay, usually an average of 5 breaths, being aware of breathing. Slowly come up and exhale here. Come out. Exhale, vinyasa. Lift the chin slightly. One jaw inhale and up. Exhale. 2 more seated postures. Asana. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Now the foot in Asana must be a bit away from your left leg. Okay? So when I sit like this as a flexor, hip flexor, and I can see the outside of my foot here along the right side. Press left hand in the floor to give length. And then exhale, come over. Stay here, or if it's easy for you, when you can bring the arm horizontal, yeah, parallel to the floor, you could bend and even interlace the fingers. People use a belt or a strap for this as well. Also here, I saw somebody using a sock in my classes in Lisbon. It's all good. Be creative. Have fun and keep enjoying the practice. Don't give up. Fail. Try again. Go hard and try again. That's life. It's a reflection. That's why I like Ashtanga Kamal. It's also a reflection of life. Breathing through the difficulty. Cultivating endurance. Okay, strength of muscles. Inhale, lengthen Madhyasana, scared. Exhale, around. Really nice for your shoulders. Shoulder release. Toes up. Facing over the toes. This can be already more than enough. More experienced practitioners will exhale, draw the bandhas in, and drop the chin down. 2 more breaths. Okay. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale here. Inhale, drawing up. Roll up. Exhale, vinyasa. On your own way, you can also walk back. Look up. And looking in the navel. Let's come back into a twist. Take one more. And exhale here. Maybe a bit too fast. So we inhale, we lengthen. Yeah, and exhale, come around. You can make yoga mudra. Last time workshop with Laruga, she gave us 2 options. Only this. Grabbing around. Hugging in tight. Or come around and hold. Interlace the fingers. And then come back. Look back. A twist. Okay. And not this. But if you look at Swenson's practice manual or other teacher training, you'll see also this one in the middle. Just be aware that you don't restrain your neck. Yeah? You keep deepening your twist. There's always a lot of truths. The most important is to reflect the practice on your body. So what this body needs right now, okay? Yeah? And to find your way, to find what flows, and maybe stick to the, honoring the teachers as much as possible. Cultivating some consistency here as well. Patience with yourself. So here, or here, come around, bind, or if it feels better for you, just make sure lengthen the neck and look over your shoulder, yeah? Still point. Jam you in the floor, right calf. Okay, slowly come up. And exhale to the front. Inhale, set up your vinyasa. It's again the plank, yeah? You can walk back as well. Yeah, good. And exhale here. Now, Navasana, one of the key postures for the abdominal practice. Level 1. Imagine it's like an abdominal practice. Huh? Getting elegantly old, my teacher said, from Belgium. Annemieke. Now, here we face over the horizon, over the toes, and maybe stretch. Let's try this again. Cross, left over right. Exhale here. Come back up, second one, level 1. Option 2, squeeze the legs together. 3, breathing. Do not sit on the sacrum. Sit on the sitting bones. Open the chest and breathe. Okay, right over left. Exhale. Lift off. You can round your body for this. Yeah. Okay. Last one. Inhale, choose. It's just temporary. If you shake, it's transversus. It's a static contraction that will be normal. Look over the toes. Lift your chest. Show your necklace. Breathe through your practice. And exhale. Okay, vinyasa. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale here. Okay, let's come back. And for here, I'll end in a few seated postures. We have some inversions. Okay. So there are some inversions like, for example, okay, this one, you can keep your hips down. Relax the shoulders into the floor. Or Salamba Sarvangasana. Make sure there's nothing under your head interfering. Candle posture. If you are having neck problems or you're in a moon day process, menstruation, you usually don't practice inversions, reversing the bloodstream. So just keep then the hips down. Okay. Just 5 more breaths here. Draw the bandha out again, Uddiyana bandha. Facing the toes, keep looking up. When you're here. Okay. You can draw the knees into the chest and roll. Okay. Then slowly stretch the legs, press the arms into the floor, lift the chest. In a modified Matsya Asana, press the arms into the floor, lift the chest. And maybe the head in the floor. If it doesn't feel right, come on the arms and lift like this, point the toes. Look up. Yeah. Okay. From here, I will start sitting, normal seated posture, or maybe half a lotus, maybe full lotus. Depends on what the hips allow. Knees shouldn't be painful. Okay, good. Right. Extending the arms, exhale, grab maybe your toes or elbows and fold. Padmasana, sleeping lotus, still maintaining the focus, breath on the foreground. Slowly rolling the body up, extending the arms, drawing the navel in, and breathe. Padmasana, consulting the wisdom of earth, touching the fingertips, stretch the arms into the floor, towards the floor. All bandhas active. Mula bandha, pelvic floor muscle. Uddiyana bandha, Jalandhara bandha, chin to the chest. Okay. 5 breaths lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Okay. From here, take rest. Okay, you can go into another vinyasa or rest. Make sure you're fully rested into Shavasana. So resting the whole body onto the floor, onto your mat, until the heartbeat completely came down. The breath is stopped. Maybe swallow 1 time to release the forced pranayama and the bandhas. Maintain at least minimal 5 minutes into Shavasana. Laying on the floor, and longer is better. Sensing the body grounding, releasing all the tensions from the feet, the knees, the buttocks, the shoulders, the tongue on the bottom of the mouth, softening the eyes. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all my thoughts, words, and actions contribute in some way to the happiness, well-being of all beings. Om Shanti, 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 and peace.